Okay, happy Monday, everybody. How's everyone? Good to see you guys. My apologies for the thumbnail. Sorry about the thumbnail. I was in quite the hurry this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. Really busy. Totally forgot about that. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. We will not be doing Grand Theft Auto today. We're doing No Man's Sky. It is No Man's Sky Monday. I can only do so much Grand Theft Auto during the week without losing my freaking mind. So it is No Man's Sky Monday. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. Let's get them shouts out of the way. All right, Nurse Nerd Gamer, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Deborah, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Mike Jaggersma, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Mike, if you're still here, can you do me a favor? Can you please go to our social club page or our crew page and please approve any members who are requesting to join the crew, please. Thank you. Guitar Guy 80, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Everybody out there, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel. Check that man out. Show him some love. You guys know how we do it. Always support the Odd Fam. Guitar Guy 80, thank you. And I got that pinned. Who else do we have out there? Cellcraft. Hello, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, brother. How are you? Everybody, Cellcraft is also a fellow content creator. He's also part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, you know what you got to do. Please go to his YouTube channel, check him out, and blow him up with an orbital cannon. Show that man some love. Always support the Odd Fam, people. Cellcraft is always good to see you, sir. How are you? Stuart Laker, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Streamlabs, no cheating, pal. I got my eyes on you, buddy. Blind Frog, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Dracula, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, no Oscar Guzman today. I hate Oscar Guzman. I hate Oscar Guzman. I hate him with a passion. So no Oscar Guzman today. We'll save Oscar Guzman for like a GTA day. Not today, not tomorrow. Anyways. And again, Blind Frog, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Who else do we have out there? I think Mary, is Mary here? Mary, if you're here, good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Just in case I missed anybody, who else is out there? Fragenstein, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Again, Dracula, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Stream Games, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. All right, people, let's do this. Guitar Guy says, I had a special viewer yesterday. The professor visited my small corner. Nice. Hey, Professor Cynical is a good guy. He's one of the coolest, most chill YouTubers, just No Man's Sky content creators I've ever met. He is an awesome dude. I love Professor Cynical. But that man is awesome. Love him. That's nice, man. I'm glad he stopped by and said hello. So Cellcraft says, I've been on a bit of a hiatus with YouTube content. Might get back in a few weeks. Now, Cellcraft, I hear you, man. You have a real job. I understand. I understand completely. You do you, man. I understand. No problem at all. Carrie, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Stuart Licker says, I was in the anomaly twice, once this morning and in the evening, and it showed up. Ozzy Bob. Oh, nice. They were all at the station. That's awesome. Okay, everybody, let's do this. So, let's bring up OBS. OBS looks good. And again, Carrie the Hidden Blade, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Let's transition. For anybody out there who's new, I am Oddman105, aka The Odd One. This is a regularly scheduled Monday live stream of some No Man's Sky shenanigans. We're hunting for the ugliest, and I'm talking the butt ugliest Sentinel ships in the entire galaxy, in the universe. That's what we're doing today. So if you guys haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. For anybody who's new, please take a second, read and follow the channel rules. Very important. I'm going to leave the disclaimer at that. Zero tolerance is in place. All right, let's do this. Here we go. As much as I like this song, we need to turn it off. As much as I like this song, and I like that song, by the way. Okay, put that in the background, bring up the volume. Okay. Controller works. For anybody out there that plays on Xbox, I know Deborah plays on Xbox. Apparently, Xbox's live service network is down because I was initially planning on playing No Man's Sky from the Xbox today. I was going to play from the Xbox, but for whatever reason, their servers are down. I'm not sure if it's the entire live service, but for whatever reason, I tried to log in to No Man's Sky, and the game won't even launch No Man's Sky on a Series X, which doesn't make any sense because No Man's Sky is a single-player game. How does that make any sense? This is a single-player game, and I've got multiplayer turned off. Why do I need to log in to a live service server to play, just to play a game? How does that make any sense? Draco, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Oh, you guys ain't supposed to see that. You guys are not supposed to see that. You're not supposed to see that. You guys saw it. You saw nothing. You guys saw nothing out there. You're not supposed to see that. You are not supposed to see what you thought you saw. You didn't see anything. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Carrie says, I saw it. You didn't see anything. So Cellcraft says, I go looking for ugly ships, and that's exactly what I find. I look for nice ships and find ugly ships. Yeah, exactly. The reverse psychology probably won't work today. That is the biggest freaking cockroach I've ever seen over there. Okay, if you guys... All right. Let me just say, Cellcraft says, I see nothing. Nothing. Okay, if you guys want... Deborah says, I really wasn't looking at anything. I looked away. Yeah, Blind Frog, yeah, exactly. Don't see it again. Exactly, right? So, if you guys want a sneak peek, a really sneak peek at what I was building over here, we are on the planet called Williams Rest, and for anybody out there who is unaware, this is a planet. This is an entire star system. I'll show you in Discoveries. This is an entire star system that I dedicated to William Dupree, who passed away a few months ago. So this entire star system is dedicated to him, and this is a paradise planet that we're all building on. So if anybody out there is watching, if you would like to build something on this planet in dedication to William Dupree, you're more than happy to do so. The glyphs for this planet are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Now, if you guys want a quick sneak peek at what I was building, because I suck at building in No Man's Sky, I absolutely suck at it, okay? I suck. I'm just saying it right now. I suck. If you're interested in seeing what I've built, yes or no in chat. Just type yes or no in chat. just type yes or no in chat. If you don't want to see it, close your eyes. Anybody else that wants to see it, just type yes in chat if you want to see it. Guitar Guy 80 says yes. Stuart says yes. Penn says heck yes. And Penn, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Deborah says yes, of course. Frankenstein. Or excuse me, Fragenstein says yes. Drinko says yes. So Target 80 says a base tour of what has been completed is on my channel. I'm gonna have to check it out, man. Thanks for the update. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to camera mode and put some light on this mofo. It's not finished. William Koza, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It's nowhere near finished. It's still a work in progress. Now, one thing I have to do is change the color, because you can change the color of the building materials. Hey, the sun is coming out. You can change color of the building materials. So right now it's really dark. It's the base color. Cellcraft says, I'm not very creative in base building, decorating apartment. Exactly. I suck at it. So let's take a look, shall we? Okay. This is what I've built so far. Now, let's get rid of the vignette. Let's get rid of the vignette. Because I hate the freaking vignette. Oh, let's put some more light on it. That is not what I wanted to do. Lights. There we go. All right. Lights. Dang it. All right, that's better. Okay, so this is right now it's called Williams Rest. Yes, Stuart, I suck at building. So this is called Williams Rest for the time being, but ultimately, Drinko says, doesn't look bad at all. Appreciate you. Morris, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Carrie says, when I stream Fallout 4, I'll show you all what I did to my settlement. I would love to see that. I am a huge Fallout 4 fan. I love me some Fallout 4. So I'm going to rename this base to Williams Fish and Chips. We're going to rename this to Williams Fish and Chips. Fishing and fine dining. We're going to call this fishing and fine dining. Now, this section right here, you know what? Let's just do this. We'll do the walking tour. We'll do the walking tour. Now, this area right here, as you guys can see, this is the prismatic core. There's the prismatic core right there from the previous expedition. This is a fishing pier. Carrie, I absolutely love me some fish and chips. Love some fish and chips. Do I have, hold on. What do I have on this multi-tool? Hold on a second. Hey, Keegan Torch Gaming, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, everybody out there, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Keegan Torch Gaming.
Hello.
Keegan Torch Gaming, thank you so much for becoming a member for 10 solid months. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Keegan Torch Gaming, who just beat the game. Thank you so much for that massive donation. Thank you for your generosity, and thanks for your support, brother. Appreciate you, man. Okay, so there we go. You can totally go fishing out here because William liked fishing. Mary, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And Shelly Hunt, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Ozzy Bob, hello, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Mary, you're just in time. You're just in time. We're doing a really quick base tour of my unfinished property. Take the bait. Got it. Oh, it's a C-class. But anyways, this area right here, this is the fishing. This is the fishing dock. So you can stand out here and fish if you want. So Mary, again, you're just in time. Welcome to Williams. This is going to be called Williams Fish and Chips. Fishing and fine dining. It's not finished yet. Somebody out there in chat, you guys, Doc Intel, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. You guys out there that do a lot of building probably know where I can find this. Somebody out there, where can I get the flaming barrels? I'm looking for like the Bunsen. They're not Bunsen burners, but you guys know where I can find the flaming barrels that you can set up, because the lighting out here at nighttime is really, really bad. It's really bad. Again, this is still a work in progress. I have to. I got to lighten up or change the color of the reclaimed walls and everything else, because it's a bit too dark. Okay, so 11 Smile says it's Expedition Reward. Thank you for joining us, by the way. Okay, thank you. I'll have to go to Expedition Rewards then, because I was looking for the flaming barrels, just to kind of post those around, because I want that for the ambiance. So Doc Intel says he's looking for them. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking for some of those. Let's see. Who is this? Oh, give me a second. But Mary, since you're here, this is my base that I'm dedicating to William Dupree. It ain't finished. It's not finished yet. Rockstar viewers, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so over here, this is the prismatic core. So we know what that is. That was the milestone reward, or expedition reward. Okay, the first floor is empty. Because this is still a work in progress. I haven't decided on what to put in here yet, but you've got access from the landing pad. So we got a landing pad. We do have a landing pad, as you can see. Yeah, Morris, I appreciate that. I suck at building, so this is probably the best it's going to get. That's the biggest freaking cockroach I've ever seen. Okay, on the second floor, as you guys can see, we have an open air diner, if you will. This is an open air diner. We got a couple of tables. We got some tables and chairs out here. We got some food banners out here. We got some banners. So Morris says anything's better than my tiny shed. So Ozzy Bob says barrels were an expedition reward. I got none. Son of a blankety blank. Okay, well, that's not good. I'll have to check. I may have them, may not have them. But this is the dining area here. A part of it, at least. Part of it. We'll have some more tables and chairs out here in this area. Over here, of course, is the teleporter, the base terminus. You got your save point. And we have a bar. We do have a bar with a globe and a small tap. So that's all that we have here for the time being. I'm working on getting the Wonder Projector, and we'll have like a Gek bartender or somebody standing back here, you know, giving drinks or something like that. But that's what we've got so far. That's what's here so far. And of course, you can walk up and down the stairs. First floor is going to be the big challenge, so we got to fix this. We got to fix this area next. But this is what I've done so far. Nothing much up top. Here we got a small gazebo-style roof. There's nothing really here. Nothing special. A couple of random solar panels, and that's pretty much it. So Mary says, I know William would say it's the thought, not the structure, odd man. I appreciate that. Thank you. But like I said, I wanted to build something out here just because, you know, this is for William and for his memory. It's not finished. It's still a work in progress, but so far so good. Again, what I have to do is change the color. I got to change the color of some of the exterior bricks and walls to kind of brighten it up a little bit. And I got to try to brighten it up a little bit, so that's nice.
Toxins detected.
Nearby toxin where? Who just farted on me? Oh, this, hey, bro, don't be farting on me, man. What is this? Okay, so now that we got that out of the way. Let's get to the Nexus. So Deborah says, they understand completely. Stuart Lake, appreciate you. Yeah, like I said, first floor is still a work in progress. What I want to do next is get some, I need to get some lighting out here. Got to get some lights. And that's pretty much it. Brighten it up. I'm going to do something a bit more industrial for the first floor. So we'll have like an industrial area here. Second floor is going to be the dining area. Yeah, exactly, Deborah. Double tooted in my direction. Not cool, man. Not cool. Yeah, Mary, I know that. He never got to finish his base, and that is unfortunate. It's too bad we can't finish it for him. I really wish we could. Anyways, ladies and gents, let's move on to the next part of the stream. Again, this is, let's take a wide shot of it. This base will soon be called, right now it's called Williams Rest, but this base will soon be called Williams Fish and Chips. Fishing and fine dining. We got a fishing dock. We got a restaurant on the second floor. The first floor is going to be more industrial, so still a work in progress, but that's the best I could do with my limited build capability. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go to the space anomaly. Oh, I got to go upstairs. We got to go back upstairs. We'll make this easy. All right, let's go to the freighter. Mary, no problem. I thought you would enjoy it. It's again, I don't build. I can't build like Buckle Up, Let's Go, and Guitar Guy 80 and the rest of you, and like Deborah, Ozzy Bob. You guys are insane. You guys are insane builders out there. I just put up something quick and dirty that I thought William would like. The deal is that I know William was a fan of the autophage building components, the reclaimed autophage building components. So that's why I put that. I use those building components instead. It's more of an industrial look. That's kind of what I was going for. Okay. I got a random fish. What is it? Get this out of here. Nutrient processor can go away. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Terrain manipulators 100%. Get rid of this. We might cook that fish. Get rid of this. Actually, you know what? We can sell the fish. Let's go to 7-Eleven. Cellcraft, appreciate that, brother. Thank you. But I can't, like I said, I suck at building. That's the best I could do, man. That is the best I could do. Okay, let's sell the fish. Where's the fish? Sell the fish. Let's sell the fish and get rid of this. Feline liver, mordite, and scaly meat. Because we were on a pissed off planet at one point. Okay. We are ready. Let's go to the space anomaly. So first order of business is to do the weekend Nexus mission. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, what we may do for tomorrow's live stream is we'll probably do some more viewer requested Starship features. So we'll probably do that tomorrow. Are you freaking serious? The sun comes out. You know what? Let's do the weekend Nexus mission. I got to put the laundry back outside. It was raining a few minutes ago, so I had to bring the laundry in. Now the sun comes back out. Now I got to put the laundry back outside. I hate summer. I freaking hate summer. I hate it with a passion. Please let it be September, mid-September already. Please let it be fall already, please. I hate summer. It's too freaking hot. Okay, here we go. So yeah, we'll probably do, and I want to stress probably, do the feature The ships, excuse me, Starship feature tomorrow. We'll probably do that tomorrow. As for today, we're focusing on the ugliest starships we can find. That is, of course, as soon as we finish this weekend's weekend Nexus mission. Once we finish the weekend Nexus mission, that is. Okay, so we got Hunt Dangerous Pirate. Ooh, this is fun. So, unearth ancient bones. All right. And we get Nip Nip Buds. Yes, please. Give me them Nip Nip Buds. Give me that. Edwin Waga, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's do this. So Mary says, do you have access to the Kikolgar Galaxy? No, unfortunately I don't. On this save and my other save, I only have access to Euclid, Eisentam, and El Cupolos. Those are the only three. The Target 80 says I got Starship shield batteries, which are kind of useless if you have a Sentinel ship. 11 Smile says, is that the planet for members to build? Excuse me, members to build on? Yes, it is. Yes, if you want to build something in memory of William Dupree, you can totally build there. So again, yeah, if you're interested, just scroll back about 10 minutes in the stream and you'll see the glyphs for it. But that's one of the planets. Now, if you're a member of the Game Hub's community, then the Game Hub, he also has a planet where you can build. You can build it, for, you know, in memory of William Dupree. I can't speak today. In memory of William Dupree. So yeah, he's got a planet also. But his community is far significantly larger than mine. Okay, we got to go get some dinosaur bones. Another hot AF planet. Let's do this. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. It helps out the channel a ton. We're taking a break from the old Grand Theft Auto Online shenanigans. We always do No Man's Sky on Mondays and Tuesdays. Give me that oxygen. Give me that. Out of here. Get wrecked. Okay. A kilometer in that direction. Oh, won't let me highlight it. Screw it. Do we have full launch fuel? Or launch thrusters, I should say. 100... Yep, we're good. Let's go. So Mary says one of William's favorite ships is in that galaxy. In fact, Deb, you might know what ship it is. I may have seen his ship. Mary, I may have seen William's ship. If he brought it to one of the Game Hub's ship meets, I may have seen it. Coming through, Daddy Longlegs. Get out. Don't be pushing me out of the way, bro. What do you think this is? How'd you like it if I pushed you out of the way? With your dino butt sticking out. How'd you like it if I pushed you? How would you feel if I came along and just pushed you out of the way, pal? You wouldn't like that very much, would you? Don't be pushing me around, buddy. Get out of here. How rude, man. That was just rude. So Deborah says the Game Hub has professional builders. Those guys build cities and masterpieces. I've seen them. I've seen them. Those guys are insane. They're absolutely out of their French toast minds. They build so good. And again, that's one of the reasons why I don't build very much in No Man's Sky, because my structures kind of suck. As we crash right into the farting plant. Ooh, what's this? Data structures. A Sentinel? Buddy, you don't want this, pal. I can promise you, you don't want to do that. It is right around the corner. So Cellcraft says, yeah, exactly, Cellcraft. They don't raise daddy long legs like they used to. I know, right? Really bad parenting. Ozzy Bob says, yeah, my jetpack attack on the Hive of Glass was a wash. Really? Took my freighter into the system, jetpacked off the deck to the Atlas, but the Hive wouldn't spawn until I got back in my ship. It is possible that they might have patched it. It's quite possible that Hello Games may have patched it. So we need 12 and we got 3 here. Nice. We got 4. Okay, even better. Next. And that must be way over there. Okay, let's go. So Stuart says, Mary, when I went there and had a look at the ship, someone put a base computer there. Now also, so there's a base computer in the location of the ship. Well, you can delete the base if necessary. Sometimes what happens is when someone puts a base computer in the location of a crashed and abandoned ship, normally it's okay. But if there's a landing pad, then an NPC pilot can fly in and literally take that ship from you. So that's why whenever I leave a base computer in the location of a crashed or abandoned ship, whether it's a Sentinel ship or a system ship, I'll just leave the base computer and maybe a structure. That's it. Nothing else. Or I'll leave a save beacon or a comm ball. But if you put a landing pad in the area of that crashed ship, some random NPC pilot will literally fly in and take the ship from you. And you have to wait for them to fly back. Now, they will typically fly back in the same ship. But that is something that I have noticed. So Mary says, William found an S-Class there. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have access to that galaxy yet. So just out of curiosity, Doc Intel says the Game Hub is out of my league. Yeah, those guys, they build like insane. They build insane. I kind of wish my No Man's Sky community was as big as his, but admittedly, I'm not on a Discord. Yeah, I'm not on Discord. You guys know why I don't have a Discord and why Discord would be problematic. So I think that's another reason why my No Man's Sky community isn't as big. And I get it, Discord has its uses, but anyone that's been with my channel for any length of time knows why Discord is problematic. All right, next. There we go. Yeah, this is another example of Sean Murray telling us, bro, you're too fat. You need to run across the planet and lose some weight. Get out of here. I hate Target Sweeper. I hate Target Sweeper. Yeah, once we finish this, we will immediately begin the ugliest AF starship hunt, although the sun's back out. I got to take a short break. And put the laundry back outside. Yeah, it rained for like 30 minutes and now the sun's back out. I swear, I hate summer. I hate, you guys don't know, I freaking hate summer. I hate it. Oh my gosh. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. We'll get on the ugliest starship hunt in just a sec. We got to get through this. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. You know what I mean. I can't stand it. I hate it. Okay, we are here. How many do we have? Looks like we got 2. Hold on. We got 2 fossils and 3 relics. Okay, that's 800. That one's 700. And 702. Perfect. Let's go. So Stuart Laker says you can get to Kiko Galar, whatever that galaxy name is. You get to Kiko Galaxy by one of the featured bases. Oh, really? Really? One of the featured bases at the Anomaly, huh? Guys, we might have to go to a new galaxy today. We might be going to a new galaxy today. Moses, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, Cellcraft says, you and me both. Hold it. Never pass up a piece of condensed carbon. Never pass up a piece of condensed carbon. This is my way of trolling chat. Never pass up condensed carbon. Okay, let's go. Cellcraft says, you and me both. That's why I'm moving way up north when I retire. Yeah. I wish I could move out of here. I would. I most certainly would. Yeah, I hate summer, man. I hate it. Not a fan. Give me some cold weather, please. You know, if it's cold, you can always dress warmly. If it's hot, there's nothing you can do. So Stewart says, I think it's the butterfly base. Young Rolla, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. All right, let's go make some money because we got to sell all this stuff. All right. You know what? Hold on a second. How many fossils do we have? So we got a head. We got a rib cage. We got some legs. We got a tail. And we got some arms. You know, this would make a good statue. This would make a really good statue at the base, I think. This would make a really good statue at Williams Rest. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's totally do that. Okay. We got to beat up on some Sentinels. Where are they at? Oh, hi there. Get wrecked. Shut up. Oh, these boys are pissed. Hold on, give me your free stuff. Give me all the free stuff. Hold on. Everybody get your free stuff. That's what a fully upgraded pulse spitter can do. Who else wants some? Get out of here. All right, that's easy. Moses doing very well. How are you, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Reinforcements. Man, we're out of here. We ain't got time for this.
Elite Sentinel Force.
Elite, where is he? Hi there. You see what happens when you pick up dinosaur bones? The space popo get pissed at you. Space popo gets pissed off. You see what happens when you pick up dinosaur bones? All right.
Warning. Sentinel Walker detected.
Man, I ain't scared of him. I ain't scared of him. Sentinel Walker, bring him. I ain't scared of him. I got something for you, big boy. Hold on a second. I'll finish you off later, pal. Oh, there he is. Hello there. Next. So Cellcraft says, that's what I tell everyone. You can't strip down to your skeleton on a hot day. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. You know, we might as well murk out all the Sentinels since they picked the fight with us. We'll get on it. We'll get back on it in just a second.
Warning. Sentinel Walker detected.
Yeah, I ain't scared of him. We're about to shut this down right now. Where's he at? Okay, where's the triangle? There he is. Hi there. Take out the triangle so they don't spawn any more drones. Get rid of the healers if I can see them. There we go. Oh, we got something for him. We got something for him. Don't worry about him. Yeah, we got something for Big Boy. Hi there. Oh, broke your legs. Get your ankles broken. Get your ankles broken. Oh, hold on. Get your ankles broken. You know, this is more problematic than anything else. As he just kicked me out of the way. Yeah, normally I just stand on his head and shoot him, but since he's walking, and since he refuses to stand still, yeah, Morris, murking out the Transformer. My Lucy, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, I do want to apologize for the thumbnail. The thumbnail came up as Oscar Guzman. We're not doing Grand Theft Auto today. This is No Man's Sky. Hey, we picked up a Walker Brain. Nice. Is that like the only Walker Brain? Yep, that was it. Okay, let's go.
Secure transmission module located.
And there's a Sentinel pillar on the planet. Let's go find it. But yeah, we're totally going to build a fossil, a dinosaur fossil, at our base. We just need to make sure we have enough parts for it after we sell everything else. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Let's drop this stuff off at the Polo's contact. Then we will check out the Sentinel pillar. There's probably a good multi-tool over there. There's probably a really good multi-tool over there. He says, I like my Walker medium. Do you have legs for me? I know, right? I said, get your legs broken, just like Corey Kenshin. Get your ankles broken. Okay, we are here. Hey, pal, got some bones for you. Okay, show sample. Okay, that's done. Let's go check out that Sentinel pillar. It might be a good multi-tool. How many multi-tools do we have, by the way? We got 6. Let's go check it out anyway. I'm not getting rid of any of the multi-tools I have because they're all S-Class or A-Class. Yo, what's that? Forget about Prey. Good to see you. Yeah, Decepticon down. Let's check it out anyway. It might be pretty good. If nothing else, I can mark the location and come back here on a different save and yoink it. If it's decent. If it's decent. Alright, give me your stuff. Okay, what do we got? Okay, well, Sentinels are shut down, so what do we got? It is. I mean, it's a B class with a crystal for a magazine. So, thanks, but no thanks. Forget about Prey, doing well. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80 with a crystal for a magazine. Okay, let's get out of the menu. Head back to the Space Anomaly. We are done. I don't believe this is a the star system that is a dissonant system, but we can check. Deborah says it is ugly. That was a pretty ugly multi-tool, so we're starting off just right. We just found an ugly multi-tool. Alright, let's take a really quick look. What do we have here? It's a standard star system. Okay, no big deal. Alright, let's go get our stuff. Yeah, if it were an S-Class, I would have totally marked the location. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. We're about to start the Ugly AF Sentinel ship hunt. Alright, give me my stuff. Okay, complete. And we got some nip dip. Nice. Let's make a new restore point. Alright, that's done. Now, what do I have in my inventory that I don't need? Let's put this in ship. Put that in ship. Speaking of which, that's a lot of freaking brains. That's a whole lot of brains.
Technology
Recharge that. Get rid of this. Get rid of the ferrite. We don't need that. We should probably visit a nutrient processor so we can deposit that. So, okay. Let's go. Yeah, Stuart Laker. I gotta check that. We gotta check this out, man. I gotta see this. This I gotta see. We do have a restore point just in case I need to come back, but this I gotta see. Yeah, we might be going to a brand new galaxy today. So let's see if it's one of the featured bases. Featured. Okay, that's Eisentam. So you're saying the butterfly house. This one is in. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. This I gotta see. Oh, it is in that galaxy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going starship hunting in a brand new galaxy today. Nice. Okay. We will definitely go there. We're going there today. So forget about Prey says. Hope you're doing well this Sunday evening. Yeah, forget about Prey. I live in Japan, so it's actually Monday afternoon for me. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Oh, crap. That reminds me. I got to take a really, really short break. I'll be right back. I got to go put the laundry back outside because it stopped raining. So give me 1 sec. I got to take a really short break. I will be right back. If you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. Never mind. It's still raining outside. It's still raining outside. Yeah, it's raining outside, but the sun is out. Never mind. Okay, so what we need to do... let's go back to the freighter. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. The sun is outside, but it's raining. Okay, now I've seen everything. Sunny and raining at the same time. See, refiners. Storage. Yeah, this is like the worst designed freighter ever. Okay, let's do this. Because I got to drop some stuff off anyway, so... my base is... see here. Curious deposit base... here we go. Just got to drop some stuff off. Yes, Deborah says, and that's how you walk. That's how you walk to a new galaxy. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, we're going starship hunting in a brand new galaxy today. There we go. Perfect. Nutrient processor. Perfect. Ingredient storage. There we go. Drop that off. And drop that off. Never get caught with the nip bud. You don't want that stuff on you. Oh, you know what? That's right. We can actually cook these bones and make stew. That is actually a thing. Okay. I forgot about that. That's actually a thing. You can do that. All right, let's start the starship hunt, but today we're going to a brand new galaxy. Let's do it. This I gotta see, man. I'm excited, man. I had no idea that base was in a different galaxy. I knew about the last egg from the last dragon. That's in Eisentam, but we've already been to Eisentam. So I had no idea. Nice. Okay, we got to go back to the space anomaly. I had no idea. Perfect. All right, where's my daily driver? There it is. So Mary says, Kiko is one of William's favorite galaxies. We're about to find out why. Yeah, I had no idea. So today we get to go to a brand new galaxy. Nice. Okay, we need to go. First of all, where are we? Yeah, we're 21,000 light years from Euclid's galactic core. The Sentinel ship in this star system was not that good looking. It was pretty ugly, if I can remember. You know what? Let's remind ourselves. Let's remind ourselves. What was the ugly Sentinel ship in this star system? Let's start right here. Let's start right here. Let's do it. This I gotta see. So what was the ugly AF ship for this system? All right, let's get this started. Let's do it. This I gotta see. I can't remember what the ship was. I don't remember. But we're gonna find out. All right, ladies and gents, the ugly AF starship hunt begins right now. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So Ozzy Bob says, I think it was a key fob with a diaper. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, I think you're right. I can't remember what it was. But I'm pretty sure it was pretty freaking ugly. Okay, it is a heavy. Oh, that's what it was. We can land. That's what it was. Okay. So Forget About says, Prey says, Monday there, Japan stays ahead of the world. Yeah, we're about 14 hours ahead of North America. Also, anybody else out there, if you're watching, if you notice that you may seem like you're a bit behind with chat, try refreshing your page. That does happen sometimes with YouTube. The actual stream will put you behind as you're watching, so especially when they push ads. So if you notice you're a bit behind, just refresh your page and you should be good to go. Okay, so this is what it was. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the Game Hub would approve of this one. So this is a heavy Sentinel fighter. Is this a heavy or a hauler? This is a heavy. This is a heavy Sentinel fighter. Man, that thing is orange. That thing is orange. Ugh, that is orange. Heavy Sentinel fighter, heavy wings, wingtip antennas, single-bladed wings, and rear-facing dorsal and ventral stabilizers, which do not articulate. I don't believe they articulate. So that's what the ship was for this system. Okay. Definitely not something that's worth a hunt. Yeah, this, okay, Penn, we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless to you. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Doc Intel. This is a whole lot of nope. Not a whole lot of nope. So, Guitar Guy 80 says, or periodically click on the 2x speed and then odd talks at normal speed. Yeah, exactly. You could also try that. If you want this ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Euclid Galaxy, but this ship is a hard pass. This is a hard pass. All right. Reload the restore point. Actually, no. We don't need... Yeah, reload. We don't want to waste that carrier AI fragment on this ugly ship.
Inventory full.
Okay. All right, so let's go to this brand new galaxy. I had no idea. I had no idea. Let's make sure we cleared inventory. Yes, we did. Nice. Where's my daily driver? There it is. Don't ask me where I found that squid ship. I don't remember. Although I am curious, what's the stats on this one? Oh, it's spread out. But this is probably a 2 + 1 and 1. Probably 2 + 1 and 1. So, still, it's a squid ship, so why not? Yeah, Morris. I think I'll take a hard pass. Well, we will take a hard pass on it. All right, let's get back to the space anomaly. There we go. That's better. Yeah, not today, buddy. Not today. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. We're officially back on the ugly AF Sentinel ship hunt. So far, we found one ugly ship. It is pretty ugly. It was pretty ugly. Definitely something to take a hard pass on. I don't know what was worse, the lack of a chin on the cockpit or the orange. I think both of them were equally as bad. They were both equally as bad. Yeah, Mary says both. Yeah, exactly. Here we go. What do we got? Okay. Let's do this. Kiko Galaxy, here we come. Deborah, I got a question for you. You play on Xbox, right? If you do, were you able to log in In other words, were you able to play No Man's Sky today? Because I was intending on playing No Man's Sky from the Xbox Series X, but for whatever reason, it looks like Xbox's freaking live services are down. Or Xbox's servers are down for some reason. Which is strange because I could get on Grand Theft Auto Online with no problem. Well, problematically. So you did earlier. For some reason, I couldn't even get on. So Morris says, I saw the Court Center heist video. Haven't done the sewer approach. Yeah, I'm going to follow your guide next time. So Bjert says, yeah, I'm on Xbox. Everything is working for me. Okay, maybe I need to, I'll probably verify. I'll probably just verify my game files. That could have been it. Yeah, for some reason, No Man's Sky wasn't working today. Which is pretty stupid because No Man's Sky is a single-player game.
Thermal protection falling.
This is a really nice base. Check this out. Very nice. Very nice. I like what they did here. Where is my ship? Where is my... I swear, if I got to go find my ship... Yeah, we got to call in the ship. No landing pad. Exocraft landing pad. Very nice. Okay. I like what they did here. I like what they did here. Very nice. Okay, let's call up the ship and get out of here. We are in a brand new galaxy today. So Mary says you were on a... Were we on a landing pad? I don't see it. Was that it? Yeah, that's the Exocraft spawn station. That's where you spawn in your Exocraft. Ah, pad was where the portal is. Oh, okay, there it is. You're right. Yeah, well hidden. All right, there we go. That's better. Yeah, very nice. Very nicely done. Here we go. A bit trolly, but very nicely done. A bit trolly, but it's okay. Okay, so where are we and how far are we? Oh my gosh. You guys see this? We are literally in dark space. We are literally in dark. Hold on a second. I got to see this again. We're in dark space. We're on the galactics. We're on this galaxy's edge. We are literally in dark space. Holy jeez, dude. Hold on a second. If I can cut that out, give me a sec. There we go. Yeah, we're literally in dark space out here. This is insane. Okay, let's call up our freighter. So wait, I don't have a cadmium drive on this? What? I thought I had a cadmium drive. It's on the other ship. Son of a blankety blank. It's on the other ship. I thought I had a yeah. Let's call up the freighter. I thought I had a cadmium drive. So what's that? You're going to place a base at Captain Steve's space station? Nice. Good for you. All right, here we go. So we're literally on the galactic, at the galactic's edge, the galaxy's edge. This is insane. For all of you Mass Effect fans out there, be careful because the Reapers will come right in from dark space and mess us all up. We'll be attacked by the Reapers. Yeah, we're literally in dark space out here. Unbelievable. Yeah, Mary, I thought for some reason, I forgot, I got a completely different ship here, so we got to swap ships. We got to swap ships. I thought I had an Atlantic drive on this ship. Let's see, what do we have on this ship, actually? What do we have? Nothing. Which is very strange because we've been able to access Purple Star systems before. Okay. Whatever. Let's find a different ship. That's easy. Not that one. Not the squid ship. Got the Munchie Show. What's up, man? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We got a solar. And what was this one? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, let's grab the Revenant. Let's grab the Revenant. Yeah, this one has everything we need. Yep. This one's got everything we need, so that's perfect. Since we're here, because the freighter is outfit, so we can find everything we need here. He says sometimes you can go further into darkness. I'm pretty sure you can, because you're actually on the galaxy's, the galaxy's edge here. So every one of those little lights in the galactic map is an actual star system that can be visited. All right, here we go, people. Let's do this. Yeah, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen, man. We are literally in dark space. That's how far out we are. Yeah, that's all dark space out there. This is insane. Okay, so that's 2-star dissident, 1-star dissident. Let's head toward the galactic core. Let's go this way. 1-star, 2-star Viking. That's okay. Let's go. Let's visit. Let's go. Gamble, how's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We're in a brand new galaxy today. I had no idea that featured base was in a different galaxy. I had no idea. So what we're going to do is set up a base here. We will definitely set up a base here. Once we find a decent planet with a decent Sentinel ship on it. We'll set up a base out here. Easy enough. Brand new galaxy. I had no idea. Yeah, we're literally in dark space, man. That is funny. So I got a question for you guys out there. Okay, so this one was discovered 1 year ago by B Ninja. Okay? Makes perfect sense to me. What do we got? Got a question for you guys out there in chat. When do you guys think we will see... Oh, Fractured? Okay, this is a good planet. When do you guys think we'll see an update for No Man's Sky? I'm estimating that we will see an update the first week of August. So not this week. If anything, this week we'll get an emoji. I think we'll get an emoji drop this week. I think next Wednesday or so we will see an update. Because by then we'll be in August. The 10th anniversary is August 9th. So I think we may see something before the 10th anniversary. So just speculation. What do you guys think we'll see an update? Sound off for me in chat. Okay, let's go to... The space station. Stuart Laker says, emoji this week, update next. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. I do agree. Emoji this week, update next. Guitar Guy says, I think soon. Yeah, it's going to be real soon. Like I think it'll be an emoji this week. And we'll probably see an update next week. For the 10th anniversary. So Deborah says mid-August. And that's possible too. That is quite possible. Mary says, I think by August 5th. Yep. I think probably first week of August. I think that's when we'll see the update. Now, again, I do think that we'll see an emoji released, not today, of course, but sometime this week. I think we'll see an emoji this week. If I can learn how to walk. There we go. Just out of curiosity, what's in this ship? We got a bunch of junk in here. Okay, got it. Got it. Let's scope out the multi-tools, because that's what we do. What do we got here for multi-tools? It's ugly. It's ugly. You know, we got lucky last time. We found a couple of good alien experimental multi-tools. Oh, pardon me for a sec. Okay, sorry about that. It's ugly. So, Burt says, my wish for is finally space station legit, so we don't have to glitch my base into the space station. I think I think Hello Games may be leading into something bigger. To the point where we will be able to claim our own space stations. I do think that's a thing. Morris says, I saw No Man's Sky was on sale. I want to get it on PC, but my PC is collecting dust because I need RAM and a graphics card. Now has to be the worst time to be a PC builder, man. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Trust me, I know how you feel. But you can still get a copy now. And if nothing else, at least you'll have it on sale. There's no Sentinel ship in this star system. No Sentinel ship in this system. No Sentinel ship in this system. Okay, let's reload. That sucks. Yeah, no Sentinel ship in the star system.
Inventory full.
Give me one sec. Okay. So Mary says, what are the chances of a shadow drop of Light No Fire for the 10th anniversary? I would say slim. And the only reason I say slim is because I think Hello Games would want to do some more marketing for Light No Fire before releasing it. Now, that being said, we could possibly see Light No Fire released this year before GTA 6. If Hello Games is going to release it, it would be smart for them to release it before GTA 6. Because GTA 6 will be the biggest game of the year. So it'd be smart for them to do it prior to, and I'm talking months prior to. So we could possibly see it, but there's been no marketing for Light No Fire. Not since 2023, at least, anyway. Excuse me. Okay, let's go. Yeah, there's no Sentinel ship in the star system, so let's go. Next system. So Doc Intel says you're better off right now to buy a new PC instead of building it. I kind of disagree with that, and it's only because anybody who's been watching my channel for the past couple of months, I've recently scored. I recently scored a really, really good graphics card for $100 under retail. Yeah, I picked up an RX 9070X, not a 9070 XT, an RX 9070 graphics card for $499 here in Japan. And that's for a rebuild, a potential rebuild of a system. So I managed to pick up the graphics card at a decent price, and it's a good mid-tier GPU that'll do everything I need it to do perfectly fine. What I'm looking for now, I can use the existing CPU that I have because I have an R7 5700X. I'm still on AM4 for the other system that I'm rebuilding. I'm not moving to AM5. But all I have to do, because I have 16 gig of RAM, which is enough to get me started. All I have to do is replace the fans, replace the case, update the BIOS on the motherboard, flash it, and that's it. I can rebuild it, no problem. So if you have some of the parts already, you can build a relatively cheap gaming system that'll get the job done. The most expensive component in a PC right now is the RAM. Yeah, Doc Intel, I know, man. I know. It is stupid expensive. I got a good deal on the graphics card. Well, did you, Doc Intel, did you see my IRL a vlog? Yeah, I did a vlog where I went to the I went to a local PC shop. No Sentinel ship in this system. Hold on. Okay, there's no Sentinel ship out here. This was a wasted jump. I went to the local PC shop here in Japan and bought the graphics card. And I listed prices of everything that they had, that I was searching for, at least anyway. If you haven't seen it, you should probably check it out. But because of the exchange rate being where it is, the US dollar is trading higher against the Japanese yen. So I can get PC components for the time being relatively less expensive. Not cheap, but at a far greater discount than I'd be able to buy them in the States. Okay, this star system is a bust. Next. There's no Sentinel ship in that star system. Hold it. 1 star, 2 star. Okay, here we go. Yeah, Morris, I know the feeling, man. Graphics cards are not cheap. They are not cheap. Your only options are to buy like the cheapest GPU you can get. That'll get the job done. But it may not be the best long-term solution. You know, depending on what you intend to do with that system. I promise you the CPU is probably good enough to get the job done. But the most expensive components are your GPU and the RAM now. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Icebound, radioactive. Oh, crap. No planetary fauna. That means no Sentinel ship. Desolate and noxious. Okay. This star system is a bust. Let's get some distance because there's literally nothing out here. How are we for hyperdrive fuel? Yeah, there is nothing out here, and I'm talking nothing. Sinister RC, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, that's like the third system we visited with no Sentinel ships. Very interesting. That's probably because we're literally out here at the Galactic Rim. We're literally on the Galactic Rim, near dark space. This is insane. Yeah, there's nothing out here. So let's go some distance. Yeah, I can tell you that the 1-star systems may not have a ship either. Okay, that system is abandoned. That's an outlaw system, but it's not dissonant. That system's abandoned. Okay, here we go. 2-star Gek. One more time. So Björn says, I got my PC for 500. Don't know what the CPU is, but it runs No Man's Sky fine. Hey, that's all you need. That's all you need. As long as it works, that's good enough. That is good enough. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Sounds like you got a good deal. Yeah, I'm looking to rebuild my old system. I got the CPU. I got everything I need. All I have to do is flash the BIOS and change the case and replace the case fans, and this thing will be good as new. Yeah, I'm not going to add any additional RAM to it. 16 gig of RAM is enough. It's bare minimum, but that's more than enough to do what I need. Okay. What do we got? Frostbound. Copper. Excuse me. Forsaken. Desolate Moon. 6 Fauna. Market. Freezing. There's a paradise planet in this system. There's a paradise planet in this system. We might have to set up shop here. Let's go. Let's go to the space station. Yeah, Doc Intel, exactly. If it works, you're doing just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, unfortunately... Let me get my other daily driver out here. That's the wrong daily driver. That's the wrong daily driver. Where's the other one? Yeah, unfortunately, the GPU on my old system, I'm not sure if it's broken, but I think it is. I think it's got some bad VRMs on it. But nonetheless, that's why I bought a new one. And the system's due for an update and an upgrade anyway. And it's literally running a first-gen Ryzen 7 1700X. I can't speak. Ryzen 7 1700X. Yeah, first-gen Ryzen that released in 2017. That CPU is almost 10 years old. So, yeah. Definitely due for an upgrade. So what do we got here? Always check the multi-tool, just in case. That's an A-class. That's not bad. Still ugly, though. It's still pretty ugly. Boo. All right, let's go. Oh, watch out for the high karate chop explorer over there. You don't want to get hit by that thing. It might take your arm off. Okay. Here we go. Yay, we got a ship. We finally have a ship. We finally got a ship. It is like the 5th star system we've visited so far. Yeah, Desolate Moon, I'm not looking forward to this. But there's a paradise planet here, so if it's a decent looking ship, we'll set up shop. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. We're on the hunt for the ugliest starships in the universe. We're in a brand new galaxy today, too. We're in the Kiko Galaxy. We're in the Kiko Galaxy. Not sure what galaxy number that is, but we're in a completely different galaxy. So, let's see what we get. Moore says I might be dead before I get to play on my PC. The way prices are going, seems to keep going up and never coming down. Yep, and we can all thank AI for it. We can all thank AI data center hardware demand for that. But it's not only PCs, it's consoles. So Guitar Guy 80 says, I think it's Galaxy 12. Okay. So what do we got? Ooh. I'm liking it already. I like it already. Hold on. Hold on. I like it already. Hold on a second. Let's land. So Doc Intel says it's number 8. So it's number 8? Okay. Hey, and check it out. This planet has sticky honey on it. This moon's got sticky honey. Hold on. This moon has got sticky honey. Okay, so what do we got? Okay, so we have a medium Sentinel fighter. It does not have a chin, but it's got ventral pincers. So Mary says Kiko is number 8. Okay, I learned something new today. Get some sunlight on this mofo. Okay, so we got a medium Sentinel fighter. Ventral pincers, dorsal skinny dragonfly wings. But it's got a set of heavy wings. Heavy wings, ventral pincers, half thrusters. Not bad. Not bad. This is a pretty decent ship. Black with blue accents. Black and gray with blue accents. The only real problem is right here with the cockpit. No jaw, no chin, just a face. Just a Cylon face. That's pretty much it. Not bad. This is pretty cool. This one is not too bad. So if you're out there and you want this style of Sentinel ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is the Kiko Galaxy. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. And this ship is... It's a C-class. It is a C-class. So nothing spectacular. Yeah, Doc Intel, no fangs. Still not a bad-looking ship. It's not bad-looking. It's not bad at all. Not bad. And I am pretty sure this planet has... What other resources do we have here, by the way? Salvageable scrap, copper, pyrite, cobalt.
Units received.
Yep, there you go. This planet actually has sticky honey. Very nice. Okay. This moon is not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So this is what we will do. This is what we'll do. This one is only a C class, so... So Zach Addington, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Says we should all play No Man's Sky. Screw GTA, they screwed us. A lot of people are pissed at Rockstar Games over Grand Theft Auto. You know, here's the deal. Here's the deal. The nerfs to the payouts for the best heist in Grand Theft Auto don't really affect me. And hear me out for a second when I say this. That's because Rockstar is giving a weekly bonus, a weekly completion bonus to each one of those heists, with the exception of Cayo Perico. Since I don't do Cayo Perico anymore, that's not a big deal. That being said, with the weekly bonus, you're actually making more money if you complete those heists once a week. Since I don't do those heists more than once a week, it's not really a problem for me. Okay, let's grab this ship. And I think what we will do is find an abandoned camp and set up a base. Ew, you can keep your poop. That is gross. Possibly, possibly 8 engines. Possibly. We're going to find out, though. Okay, let's grab it and check it out. Okay, glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Nothing special. It's your standard C-class, but it's a pretty cool-looking ship. It's a pretty cool-looking medium fighter. It's not bad. Not something that I would keep, but we will grab it, and let's go ahead and claim it. I am curious. I want to see what the stats are. Not stats, but supercharged slots are for the C-class here. All right. Okay, let's go find. Here we go.
Alert.
Let's find
Navigational
a
data received.
let's find a freaking an autophage camp. That's actually pretty cool. Check that out. That's a good looking ship. I like that. Look at that silhouette. That's not bad. I think heavy wings would have been better. Yeah, all thrusters too. Yeah, exactly. All thrusters. Yeah, this is not a bad looking ship. Not bad at all. Alright. So let's set up a base. That'll put us in this brand new galaxy, so we'll have a foothold here. Even though we're literally at the galaxy's edge. Literally at the galaxy's edge. This is also a good planet, or good moon, excuse me, to get sticky honey. An infinite supply of sticky honey on this moon. Not bad. Okay, we are here. It is a 2-star system, so I think the best we could do for is maybe an A class. The multi-tool is a rifle. Nice. All right, let's drop a base computer. Not the ship. Base computer, please. Base computer, thank you. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us. Not bad. I mean, that's a pretty decent ship. For what it is, that's pretty decent. Tank treads would have been nice. Tank treads would have been very nice. But you know what? Not bad. So Morris says, if Ned Luke angry rant about the DLC, you know Rockstar effed up. I got to see that angry rant, man. I got to see it. I got to freaking see it. So Morris, he actually has it on his channel, right? I want to see that angry rant. That I got to see. But like I was saying, so what's that? You're making a video dissing Rockstar? That's... But like I was saying, the actual nerfs to the payouts don't affect me. And that's because I only do those heists once a week anyway. So I'll get the bonus. I focus mostly on my businesses at this point, so it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, it sucks. It is a big deal that Rockstar decided to slap all the players in the face. You know, if you think about it, Rockstar nerfing payouts for all the heists is Rockstar's way of rewarding their GTA fan base, which is pretty selfish, I think. Okay, we want... give it a door. Give it a ladder or an access ramp. There we go. Put some windows on that mofo so we can see outside. Every house has to have a window. All right, next, let's give it some power. And it's not power, it's power. There we go. P-O-W-A, power. Okay, here we go. Solar panels. Yes, please. Biofuel reactor. Battery. And save point. Okay, here we go. Boy, the sun went down early today, didn't it? Give it some oxygen. There you go.
Recharge.
All right, perfect. So we know what the Sentinel ship is on this planet. Let's capture a new base computer. Base image, that is. But first, excuse me, sir. Coming through. Let's bring the ship in a little closer. Hold on. So that way we'll know what it is. There we go. And let's get a new base image. So Morris says, on Ned Luke's last live stream, he ranted about the nerf. I got to see it, man. I got to see it. Oh, yeah, well, Zach Addington, that's exactly why Rockstar did it. Because apparently us playing the game legit was costing them too much in shark card sales. And here's something that I never understood. How is it that one of the most successful gaming publishers and developers, Rockstar Games, can be that freaking greedy? You guys know how much Rockstar makes in microtransactions per week, right? It's somewhere between $5 to $7 million a week in microtransactions for GTA 5 Online. Just for that one game. Just for that one game. That's how much they make for microtransactions. It is insane. But that's how Rockstar rewards legit players in Grand Theft Auto. Just a couple of months ago, Rockstar Games, they nerfed the payouts for vehicle sales. They did. So you're telling me that if I buy a car legit in Grand Theft Auto, online that is, the most I can expect to get for that car is, what, $500K? Because that's what you can sell it for. That's it. So they did it back then. Instead of them, Rockstar Games I'm talking about here, solving the problem of car duplication glitching and car duplication exploits, they penalized the entire fan base, the entire player base, for the actions of a few people. All right, 2, 7, 13. So they penalized everybody else. I agree. Ever since Dan Houser left, Rockstar Games has kind of gone down the toilet. I do agree. 2, 7, 13. There we go. Deactivate the seal. We know what the ship is. Let's take a look at the multi-tool. It might be a good one. It is a rifle, so you never know. Hey! We got a new sub. Who do we have out there? So, Ride 5605, welcome to the Odd One. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in the chat right now. Proper hands through some Ride, welcome to the Odd One. Thanks for your subscription and welcome aboard. Yeah, I want to see Ned Luke's rant. I got to see that. I totally got to see that rant. Okay, here we go. Let's capture a new screenshot. Let's get a good look at the ship. Hold on. There we go. New screenshot. Let's call this. Pincer Fighter, Sticky Honey. Pincer Fighters, Sticky Honey. Kiko Galaxy. Perfect. Perfect. That'll work. Upload. Okay, we're done. Let's go. We know it's here. Perfect. Let me out of here. Before we go, let's check this out. What do we got over here? Excuse me. Coming through. It is inverted mirror. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's take this thing up to the space station and check out its supercharged slots. This is a pretty good looking ship. I like the design of this one. Yeah, that's not bad. That is not a bad looking ship at all. Check that out. That is not bad at all. Okay. Black and gray with blue accents. I like it. It's pretty cool. If it were completely black and stealth, it would be perfect. But not bad. Not bad at all. Not too bad. All right, let's get to the space station. Not bad. Not expecting much out of this one. Now, this is a 2-star system, so you can technically find an S-Class here. It's going to take you a while. Your chances of finding an S-Class are 1%. And that's based on a No Man's Sky wiki. It's like 1%. If this were a 3-star system, you would have a 2% chance. An Outlaw Dissonance system gives you a 5% chance. So your best opportunity to find an S-Class Sentinel ship is almost always in an Outlaw system. But that doesn't mean they aren't here. They are. You can find them, but it's going to take you a long time to find them. Okay, what is that? A rare space object flies out in front of my path and just completely blocks the road. Okay, this is a Dyson lens. Okay, it's a Dyson lens. Nice. We can't interact with it, so yeah. Excuse me, sir. We'll just fly around you here. Thank you. We'll just fly around the Dyson lens. There is a Paradise planet in this star system. We might have to check it out. So far the first ship is not bad at all. Not bad at all. That is a pretty decent looking ship. Not bad at all. Okay, we got a restore point. Let's shift purchases to free. Hold on a second. Upload. Shift purchases to free so we can check out supercharged slots. Laura Murchison, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, let's see what we got. Welcome to the odd ones. Okay, so we want to upgrade. And let's apply augments. All right, let's upgrade this to an S-Class and see what it is. So, Mary, I think that might be the best thing to do. Now, we can find a portal, but we will need to get a Viking dagger. So, Laura Merchant says, can you see chat? Yeah, I can see you. I see your comments. I do see your comments. Hold on a second. Let me switch this to live chat because for whatever reason, YouTube seems to think that top chat is better. Yeah, I can see your comments, so... Okay, so let's see. Upgrade. Okay, keep going. There we go. Yeah, this is not a bad looking ship. Not bad at all. Let's see. Upgrade. So you're asking, why are you in the No Man's Sky? I'm not sure what you're asking. Not sure what you're asking there. You might want to rephrase your question. Also, please read the channel rules in the description section down below before you post another comment, please. If you're asking me why I played No Man's Sky, I played No Man's Sky because it's fun. This is one of my favorite games. But beyond that, I'm not entirely sure what you're asking. Okay, ship. S-Class. Chat. Did you guys see this? That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Yeah, Mary, that is different. That is definitely different. Unfortunately, yeah, exactly. It's 4 checkered. Unfortunately, I can't keep this ship because I'm maxed out on ships. But this is a C class, so we can more than likely find another C class with this supercharged slot configuration. Yeah, I've never seen a Sentinel ship with this supercharged slot configuration. This is different. That is not bad. Technically, they are connected, but that is not bad. Okay, nice. Let's revert the restore point. Let's reload. Forget about prices. I think he's asking who you're building and naming the fish and chip spot for. No. That's because that was easily an hour ago. That was like an hour ago. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what their line of questioning is on that one. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, give me 1 second. This looks like a bot account. If it's not a bot account, let's see here. What is this? So Ride 5605. Hey, I'm looking at your YouTube page right now. You have 63 subscribers on your channel, 249 videos. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Brian, I'm going to ask you one more time. Read the channel rules in the description section down below before you post in my chat. Yeah, you're asking some really weird questions. Okay. We reloaded the restore point. Mr. Smooth Ones, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? Everybody out there, Mr. Smooth Ones is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his YouTube channel. Check him out. Show that man some love. You know how we do it here, people. Always support the Odd Fam. Always support the Odd Fam. Mr. Smooth Ones, good to see you, brother. Okay. All right. So this is what that C-Class looks like. Okay. So we can always find another C-Class with this configuration. Yeah, Mr. Smooth One's good to see you always, man. Thanks so much for joining us. Okay. So I can't keep this ship unless... Hold on. I don't want to scrap this ship either. I don't want to scrap it. So let's go to the freighter. Let's go back to the freighter. Because we're at like 11 ships now. Yeah, I really don't want to scrap that ship, but we can find another one. We can totally find another one. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that was a really good supercharged slot configuration on that one. We do have glyphs and coordinates. I can find this exact ship again. Well, I can find it on a different save, but I got to catalog its location. I'll do that after the stream. So, yeah, I don't have the space for this one. This one's got some decent supercharged slots on it. All right, let's go. I got to go. This is ridiculous. How many ships do I have on me right now? Too many. Too many. Okay, that's a 3+1. I don't know what that is. That's the Revenant. We got to keep that one. That's a T4. Keep the squid ship. Keep the living ship. Keep the daily driver. The green pincer. Tough choice. Hold on. Yeah, very interesting slots. So let's see here. Let's bring in the green pincer. Yeah, the green pincer looks better, but it ain't the best in terms of stats. It does look better though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scrap some ships real soon. I wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. Okay, let's this is brutal. Get the daily driver back out here. Let's get to the space station. Yeah, very interesting slots. Okay, let's go back to the freighter. Yeah, I would hate to have to get rid of that ship. Let's see if I can swap it out for a different one. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised to see those supercharged slots. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Starship. Okay, manage archive. This thing is almost full. It is full. So, full of inevitability. Let's see. 4 square. 2+2. Oh, man, that one looks better, too. Even that one looks better. This ain't cool, man. This is not cool. All right, put that one back. Reborn 2+2. Yeah, this is brutal. So, excuse me, where am I in space? I'm in a different galaxy. Well, yeah, we're in a completely different galaxy today. I'm not sure of exactly what it is you're asking. Yeah, I think there's a FAFO incoming. I think we may have a FAFO incoming. Okay, so we got to keep that one. Keep. Well, if you know that, why are you asking? Yeah, time to get picky with the ships now. Okay, let's take a really quick look. This one is 4Z. So we got to keep that one. 3+1. Recovered is an S-class out of the box. 3+1. And again, Featherbrain, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? 3+1. Batwing, 3+1. 4 square. Oh, pardon me for 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let's see. So many ships. Hello Games, we need more ship spaces. We need more ship slots. We need more ship slots. This is difficult. We're keeping the Iron Vulture. That is a living ship. Oh my gosh. Tough choices. 4Z. That's an A. Yeah, I don't really want to get rid of the pincer ships. He says, I just noticed there's a destroy ship button. Is there? So what does that say? Bombay, yo. So who is this? Yes, we really get the weird ones here, don't we? Okay, hold it. Sorry about that. So we'll hold on to it for now. I can't make a decision. So, Bri, a.k.a. Laura Murchison, I'm going to give you one more chance to read the channel rules in the description section down below. Otherwise, I will bid you a good day. Yeah, somebody's about to get a FAFO. Yeah, Mary, that solar ship was an S-class out of the box. That's the only reason I have it. Okay, we will hold on to it for the time being. That's a tough call, man. That is a tough call. Okay, are we saved? Yeah, let's go hit up the galaxy map. Yeah, their response will determine whether or not they stay or go. All right, all the planets are gone. There they are. They're back. No, they're not. They're gone. Hold on a second. Reload that. Reload the restore point. That was weird. That was really weird. And thank you guys so much for joining us today. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. All right. Goodbye. So Laura Murchison, a.k.a. whatever your name is, enjoy your permanent ban. Welcome to FAFO University. Pick up your FAFO certificate on the way out. Let's get some ban hammers and FAFOs and kick rocks in chat. Everybody, ban hammers, kick rocks, FAFOs in chat to our newest FAFO recipient. All right. Enjoy your permanent ban. Goodbye. All right. Very interesting. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause the. I'm gonna pause the stream. I'm gonna shut down the game briefly, then restart because I'm getting some really weird stuff going on here. Give me 1 sec. Let's go to F8. Let's go F8, and I'm going to restart the app. So let's close the desktop. Yeah, there's some weirdness happening. There's some real weirdness happening. So here we go. Hey, I tried to be nice. I was being nice, but unfortunately, this Laura Murchison person is too stupid to follow the rules, so they're gone. Again, we don't condone stupidity here, so enjoy your permanent ban. Okay, let's relaunch. Yeah, but there's some weirdness going on. There's some weirdness going on with No Man's Sky today, so. All right, let's try this again. Yo, Doc Intel, I don't care at all.
Inventory full.
I don't care at all. All right, the planets are back. Perfect. Okay, so now we have a base and a foothold here in this galaxy. What we can do, we're not going to do it now. Let's get back on the ugly ship hunt. Yeah, No Man's Sky was acting kind of funny. Okay, 2-star Viking. Two-star Viking. There are more 2-star and 1-star systems out here this far out than anything else, so let's go a little further in. Oh, hold it. Ah. Okay, another 2-star Viking, Dissident, 1-star. There we go. 3-star Gek, Dissident. Let's do it. For whatever reason, none of the planets were showing up. When No Man's Sky gets to that point, it's time to close the app and then relaunch. That does happen on occasion. Hey, we got a first contact. Let's go. So far, we found a pretty decent looking ship. I'm going to have to scrap a ship that I don't want to scrap in order to keep it. I'm not happy about that. Okay, so Obsidian, 11 Fauna, Market, Poisonous, Lost Blue, Lost Blue Planet. Nice. Toxic. Selenium. Ultramarine. Ultramarine. Nice. Okay. All right, let's go to the space station. Now, let me ask you guys a question. We can also set up a base on the Paradise planet that was in the last star system. Because there was a Paradise planet there. We didn't visit it. We should probably go check it out. So I think what we'll do after we check out the Sentinel ship in this planet, let's go back to the old system and check out the Paradise planet that was in that star system. Curious to see what it is. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, that was a tough call. Most of the ships I have in inventory are either rare or they've got really good supercharged slots. So I'm not really prepared to get rid of any of them. So, not prepared. Not even close. All right, here we go. Let's check out the multi-tool. Okay. Okay, it's an A-class. Supercharged slots are spread out. Excuse me. This one is probably a 2 + 1 and 1. That ain't too bad. Excuse me. That ain't too bad. This is the first time I've ever seen this. You guys see this? Hold on. Is that right? Is that right? That can't possibly be correct. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's correct. You guys see this, right? You guys see this? Antic Barbecue, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Stuart Laker says maybe they will give us storage or a second freighter. I don't think we'll be able to get a second freighter. They need to give us more storage for ships. Do you guys see this, right? This is a multi-tool at the space station with 4 upgrades on it. 4 upgrades for the same weapon. So technology is overloaded. This thing's out of the box with broken technology. Not broken, but overloaded technology. I've never seen this before. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, I've never seen this before. Well, that's random. Yeah, it's got 3 mining beam. It's got actually a C, a B, an X, and an S-class mining beam upgrade on it. That's pretty funny. I've never seen that before. So 11 Smile says, yeah, getting rid of good supercharged ships is hard, but it's all about what you will use it. Yeah, exactly. It's about what you use it for. That's true. Very interesting. Okay, so if you guys want this weird AF multi-tool, glyphs are in the local hand. I can't speak. Glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. I can't speak today. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is. We are in the Kiko Galaxy. Kiko Galor Galaxy. Okay, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is a multi-tool with overloaded technology out of the box. You don't typically see that. Yeah, Antique Barbecue. Didn't know that was possible, but apparently it is. It's like right there. Anyways, let's go find the ship. Okay. Okay, we do have a Sentinel ship in the system. Let's go check it out. Thank you guys for sticking with us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, just taking a look at the chat. Making sure everything is okay. Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever seen that, so very interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to have to scrap a ship. Ozzy Bob says the Obsidian Bead Planet. Hey, we got a Batwing. Hold on. Hold on. We got a Batwing. What do we got here? Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So, we have... the vented skirt wings actually work on this one. They actually work. So we have a light Sentinel fighter, mint green. Dorsal and ventral tie stabilizers. Deep vented skirt wings. That actually kind of works. That actually kind of works. Very interesting. Let's get rid of the vignette so we can see what we're doing. Very interesting. So if you guys want this style of ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Not bad. Not bad. Very interesting ship here. Not bad. Not something that I would hunt for. Not really my type of ship. So not bad. But if you want this style of ship, we're in the Kiko Galaxy. Kiko Galor Galaxy. So glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. So we got this one cataloged. If you want it, come get it. Otherwise, according to the Game Hub at least, it's gone. So Antique Barbecue says, what ship did you just fly? This is a... that is not what I wanted to do. That is not what I wanted to do. This is a C-Class Light Sentinel Fighter. This one is a 3+1 supercharged slots. Yeah, this one, in fact, this is an S-Class out of the box, too. This one's an S-Class out of the box. I do have this ship featured in an episode of Flippin' Ships No Man's Sky. The last one I did. So, I did not mean to get out of the ship. So this is... Of course it's an A-Class, right? Of course this thing is an A-Class. Of course it is. Of course it's an A-Class. So it's an A-Class located at minus 9.54 and minus 74.01. If you want this ship, come get it. Of course it's an A-Class.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Of course it is. Let's drop a save beacon. And we want color. Let's make that one red. All right. Perfect. All right. Let's get out of here. Next. Next. Let's go. Next. We're leaving. Next. If you want it, come get it. Next system.
Extreme temperature detected.
Next. We're leaving. That planet was hot AF. All right, let's go. So yeah, Antique Barbecue. This ship right here, is featured in an episode, the most recent episode of Top 5 Starships. So if you want this ship, just go check the No Man's Sky playlist and you should be able to find it. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this ship is featured in Top 5 Starships, the latest episode that I did about a month ago. Now, it's been about 3 weeks now. It's been about 3 weeks. So just check the playlist for No Man's Sky. You should be able to find the most recent episode of Top 5 Starships. This ship is featured there. And it gives glyphs and coordinates on how to find it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I mentioned earlier that we should probably go back and check out that Paradise Planet, so let's do that. I do have a base in the area, so what I can do is just hop on the teleporter. And we can hop, skip, and jump over and check out that planet. Bases. Okay. Let's go check that out. Now, to be fair, that light Sentinel fighter wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. The skirt wings actually kind of work on it. Yeah, exactly. Ozzy Bob. Walter, dial up the gate. Oh, there it is. Worst parking job ever. All right, where is that Paradise Planet? That ain't it. That ain't it. I think it's the one that's frostbound. There it is. Found it. It's the Earth-like planet with the moon. It's literally the Earth-like planet with the moon. This I gotta see. This one I gotta freaking see. So hopefully you guys are all doing well. We're on the hunt for the perfect Paradise Planet. The perfect Paradise Planet. Now, consider this for a second. I was thinking about something. You guys out there that are master builders, that can build really nice structures in No Man's Sky, would it be a good idea in No Man's Sky if we could literally copy the existing base plans or building plans that we have for an existing structure and literally duplicate that base or that structure on a different planet? I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, like if you find a Paradise Planet on in a different galaxy or someplace else, and you had a really nice structure, wouldn't it be a good idea to be able to copy that planet, or not the planet, but copy the structure? Just copy the base or whatever it is, and literally rebuild it not from scratch, but rebuild it from plans that exist on another planet. I think that would be cool. It'd be much easier than constantly building. So what do we got here? So this is a Paradise Planet. Oh, must be autumn. The grass is gray. Yeah, like I said, like a template, basically to be able to copy your base, a good base that you have, and if you want to simply replicate the base, you could do it on a different planet. Nice. Check this out. Okay, this is not bad. We got some multicolor stuff going on here. Weather is pleasant. Resources average. Fauna ample. Flora abundant. Sentinels irregular patrols. Star bulb, copper, paraffinium, and sodium. Okay. This is pretty cool. Ooh, underwater cave. Nice. Okay. Dope. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, so if you guys want this Paradise Planet, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. So, if you want this one, come get it. Zach Haddington says, I've been playing old 360 games, original Xbox, PS2. Nice. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, one of these days I'll get around to fixing or replacing my old TV. So that I can test all of my old game consoles. Within like the past year, I fired up my Xbox 360 and of course it worked. I don't know about the original Xbox that I have. I got 2 of those. They should still work. Hey, this is a pretty cool looking Paradise Planet. Nice. All right. Just out of curiosity, what system is this? Okay, this is a GEC system. Do I have a GEC relic? I do. We have a GEC relic. Okay, so that'll make it easy. Do I have alien cartographic data? Yes, we do. All right. Very nice. Okay, let's see here. Let's go back planet side. Or, I can probably do this from space too. We need to find a monolith. Alien artifacts. There we go. Monolith, perfect. Perfect. Okay, then this will put us on track for a Are you serious? It's on the frozen planet? It's on the moon? It's on the moon. It's not on the Paradise Planet. It's on the freaking moon. This is the trolliest game I've ever seen in my life. You have got to be kidding me. It's not on the planet. It's on the freaking moon. All right, reload restore point. Forget it. Reload. Ozzy Bob says, so this week I've discovered StarCraft. It's still a thing. Oh, yeah, StarCraft is still a thing. It is. Been binge watching matches. Wish I still had my game discs. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, StarCraft is still a thing. It is. Bro. We just got crop dusted by a sandworm. That sandworm is not supposed to be here. Hold on. Hey, that sandworm is not supposed to be here. This is a Paradise Planet, pal. This is a Paradise Planet, buddy. You're not supposed to be here. We just got crop dusted by a sandworm. That sandworm is not supposed to be here. I'm calling shenanigans on that one, Hello Games. I call shenanigans on that one, buddy. That sandworm is not supposed to be here. This is a Paradise Planet. All right, let's get out of this star system before something else weird happens. Yeah, infested. Apparently, that giant sandworm is not supposed to be here. I'm calling hacks on that one. Okay, we don't need galaxy map. We need to go back to our freighter. You know what? Let's go to the space station instead. Let's go to the space station. Okay, Doc Intel, we'll see you next time. Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time. We still got some time. Let's go find a few more ships. So Featherbrain says, I still have the discs. Nice. I never really got into StarCraft because it was more more strategy than anything else, as much as I like space games. He says, it doesn't matter, I don't have a disk drive anymore. Yeah, you'd have to go out and buy, if you're talking about floppies, you got to go out and buy a floppy drive to a USB converter, because they have those. They have those. You have to buy a converter for the actual floppy disk drive that converts its, I think it was either RLL or IDE. I can't remember, it's been so long. But they make USB enclosures for floppy drives now. You can actually buy those. You can also get external CD drives too. Yeah, I never really got into StarCraft because it was more strategy than anything else. Wasn't really at the time, I wasn't a big fan of strategy games. I will tell you this. 2 years ago, Epic Game Store gave away Homeland, was it Homeland 2 or Homeland 3? They gave away Homeland 2 for free. I think it was Homeland 2. I'm pretty sure it was Homeland 2. They gave it away for free, so I said, yes, please. Because I've heard of Homeland before, and I knew that it was a popular strategy game. Even though I don't play strategy games per se, I said, yeah, I'll take it. It's free. Of course not. Of course I'll take it. So, Antique Barbecue says, would you happen to know what the best graphics card currently is? It depends on your use case. It does. Because you can spend as much money as you want to get a really good graphics card, but I think you'd be wasting your money. I think, personally, my personal opinion, the best bang for your buck GPU is going to be either the AMD Radeon RX 9070 16 gig or 9070 XT 16 gig. I think those are your best bang for the buck GPUs. Or if you absolutely must go NVIDIA, get an NVIDIA RTX 5070. Get a 5070 with 12 gig. Not a 5070 Ti, because the 5070 Ti is way too freaking overpriced. It's stupid overpriced. But the reason I say the Radeon RX 9070 and 9070 XT is because those cards, you can kind of get those pretty close to retail. I got lucky when I bought mine. You can kind of get those pretty close to retail. I bought my, I just recently bought a 9070 16 gig for $100 below retail. So I got a $100 discount on mine. But that's by virtue of my being in Japan too, because of the exchange rate and because they do have a supply. There is a supply of old stock on the shelves. So what's that? Your PC keeps crashing now. What's the cause of the crash? Is it the GPU? What's causing it to crash? Okay, nice. That was a pretty decent planet. Not bad. Not bad. We got it cataloged, but let's keep going. Where's the galactic core? There it is. Found it. Yeah, we're going that way. So it's every time you play No Man's Sky. So Antique Barbecue, there may not be anything wrong with your system. Try verifying your game files. Yeah, if you're playing on Steam or Epic or even GOG, you can verify your game files to make sure the files aren't corrupt, which does happen with every update. It can happen. Marco Delo, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. That can actually happen. So try verifying your game files first to make sure you don't have any corrupt files. Your PC is probably fine. I don't think it's your PC. Okay, we got a 2-star Corvax. Let's go. So you use the Xbox setup. So what do you mean? Are you using an Xbox controller or... You're using the Xbox setup. So which version of No Man's Sky are you playing? Are you playing the PC version? In other words, are you playing the Steam, Epic, or GOG version of No Man's Sky? Because you mentioned PC. Yeah, you got me thinking about that. Usually if No Man's Sky keeps crashing, it's something relatively simple. It's not really a big deal. You may have to simply verify your game files, and you may also have to back up your save file, uninstall, and reinstall No Man's Sky. Okay, here we go. So what do we got? Radioactive, decaying nuclear, terraforming catastrophe, blighted, viridescent, and dusty. Ugh. 7 fauna, market. All right, let's go. So it's the Xbox app on your PC. I would stop using that. I would stop using that. The Xbox app on your PC sounds like the Xbox, not the console companion. I forget what Xbox calls it now. They call it something different. But I know what you're talking about. I know what the Xbox app is. Try launching No Man's Sky. First of all, verify the game files if possible, then try launching it natively without using the Xbox app. Okay, let's go to the space station. Check out the space station. And thank you guys for sticking with us. We still have time to get a few more, to hunt for a few more ships. So far, ships have been pretty decent. We haven't found a single, well, the very first ship that we found was ugly. All the other ships have been pretty cool so far. So you've tried that, but it won't load. You've tried launching No Man's Sky natively, and it won't load. Marco Lo says, I showed my youngest son my PlayStation 3, my old PlayStation 3, and he fell in love with it. Now he's playing it the whole day. Nice. Hey, that's awesome. I'm glad he's into it. That's pretty cool, man. There's nothing wrong with passing off some older hardware to the younger generation. At least he'll appreciate it. So it says it must load on the Xbox app. It must load on the Xbox app. Because I'm not a software person, my recommendation is that try checking. Check YouTube. Check a few YouTube videos if possible. Do a Google search and see if there's a way to bypass launching No Man's Sky on your PC without the Xbox app. See if there's a way to do it. So Ozzy Bob, what do you know about Moto Storm? Moto Storm was a lot of fun, man. Moto Storm was fire. I got Moto Storm that came with my PS3. Guitar Guy 80, that's also another good idea. You may need to update the actual Xbox app. But since we're talking about Xbox, we didn't go to the space station. Dang it. Since we are talking about the Xbox, usually the Xbox app will update whenever Windows updates, usually. But Guitar Guy 80 has a good point. You may need to update the app. It's updated. I recommend going on YouTube or just do a quick Google search and see if there's some way to bypass the Xbox app to launch the game. I think the Xbox app is causing you trouble. So Ozzy Bob says, I know I love to crash and take screenshots. Okay, we forgot to go to the space station, so since we're here. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I recommend, if at all possible, do a Google search and see if there's some way to bypass the Xbox app. Because No Man's Sky, depending on where you bought your copy, I mean, I'm assuming that you bought your copy of No Man's Sky from the Microsoft Store. Antique Barbecue says, could I delete everything and install the PC version? I would recommend and try installing the PC version first before deleting everything. Always back up your save file first. Make sure you back up your save file before making any changes. Always back up your save file before you do anything. From there, if you have... So you bought it from the Microsoft Store. You should still be able to launch that game natively without the Microsoft app or without the Xbox app. That doesn't pass the common sense test for me. So what do we got? Ooh, we got pincers. We got pincers. Land. Thank you. We got pincers. So Antique Barbecue, what I recommend is that you back up your save file first before making any changes. Okay, that's first. Go online. Ooh, it's got tank treads. Go online and see if you can find just a quick Google search to see if there's some way to, first of all, fix the problem. Ask why it's always crashing. So it says you must launch it from the app. Not sure why. I recommend going online and searching. Okay, so check this out. We got something. We got a red, white, and blue ship. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, that's red, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, that's red. Hold on, that's red. Because that's red, and that, yeah. Oh, America. Oh, America. Cheeseburgers. Oh, barbecue. Fireworks. Oh, America. Free t-shirts. Oh. Ford Mustang GT. Oh. America. Oh. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Steak and lobster. Oh, America. Okay, so what we have here is... I'll stop. I promise I'll stop. This is a medium Sentinel fighter. This is a medium, isn't it? Yeah, medium Sentinel fighter. Red and blue with white accents. We have a set of dorsal pincer stabilizers with thrusters and tank treads. Yeah, Zach Adding says, I'm a Corvette. Yeah, Corvette. Oh, America. Oh, Corvettes and Camaros. Oh, America. Sorry, I'll stop. So, okay, seriously now. Medium Sentinel fighter. Medium wings. Single-bladed wings. Wingtip stabilizers. And tank tread landing gear. Yeah, Morris. Oh, America. Oh. This one does not have a chin, but I mean, come on, this is not a bad looking ship. Yeah, Marco Low, America, muscle. Oh. So if you want this ship, this is a pretty good looking ship right here. Nice. It's red and blue. This is not it's not orange. That's not orange, that's red. So if you like this style of ship, in fact, let's move the sun. Yep, as you can see, that's red. That's completely red. So if you like this style of ship, glister in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Young Ruler, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. This is the Kiko Galaxy. We're in Kiko today. Brand new Galaxy. That's a good-looking ship. So this ship is...
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, shut up, exosuit lady. This is an A-class. It's an A... I can't believe this. We haven't found one ugly ship today. I'm disappointed. I am highly disappointed. Not a single ugly ship. I am highly disappointed. This is an A-class located at plus 67.20. 67 plus 67.20 and plus 6.52. This is an A-class ship. Out of the box. Pincers and tank treads. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. With tank treads. With tank treads. God, I need more starship space. I need more starship space. I am curious. Let's get this thing up to the space station and check it out. I am very curious. Let's see what we got here. So we need to drop a base computer. I'm very curious. I want to see what we got here. This is an A-class. Let's make a restore point before we do anything. Yeah, A-class out of the box. This one could be pretty decent. Or it could be spread out. Let's take a look at it regardless. Okay, save beacon. Excuse me. Not save beacon. Base computer. This way, if the supercharged slots suck, I can simply reload the restore point and delete the base, no harm, no foul. Let's get this one up to the station and take a look at it. Oh, there we go. I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. For anybody that cares and wants to know, we had one FAFO today. We have one FAFO because some people can't help themselves. That's okay. I will oblige them. Graybeard, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay. Windows. Now let's set this up really quickly. Let's get this thing up to the station and take a look at it. Very curious. Yeah, Marco DeLo. Yeah, FAFO University got one more recipient. And hey, I was polite. I was polite. But some people can't help themselves. Cellcraft, yeah, you missed a FAFO. Yeah, you definitely missed a FAFO. We need some power. Here we go. And like I said, I was polite, but some people are stupid, so... I've said it before, I'll say it again. We can't fix stupid. And I mean, really, with a chill, laid-back live stream like No Man's Sky, come on. Grand Theft Auto, I would expect it. No Man's Sky, not so much. Yeah, Antique Barbecue, you missed a FAFO, yes. Okay, we need a save point. There we go. All right. And we need some power.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
And some power.
Technology recharge.
There we go. All right, save point. Done. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's get this thing up to the station and check it out. Yeah, Cellcraft, like I said, some people are beyond hope. Some individuals are just beyond hope. They are. So I guess we can't save everybody. Okay, here we go. So glass, brain, pugnium.
Technology repaired.
Okay, this is at a minimum a 2+1. At a minimum 2+1. How much you guys want to bet the other supercharged slots right there? This could be a 3+1. This one could most certainly be a 3+1. So, yep. Let's get this thing. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Let's get this thing up to the station. This one could be a 3+1. Mary says 2+1 and 1. I think we're looking at a 3+1 here. Because we've got a spot here. It could be a 2+2, but I doubt it. So let's get it up and check it out. But more than likely, I think Mary is correct.
Incoming storm.
I think Mary is correct. This one is probably a 2+1 and 1, which is still okay. It's not bad. Okay, leave the ship there. We don't need another restore point. Let's get to the station. So, Mary thinks top left corner. Possibly. Possibly. Stations. Oh, we have to go to the previous system. We haven't been to the station here yet. Dang it. All right, let's go. Morris says, I was going to ask you if you know how I can fix my audio for my videos, but I'm using an old phone to screen record for my YouTube content. I might just have to deal with it. Using an old phone. What's wrong with the audio? Using an old phone to screen record. So what's wrong with the audio? I'm not sure. I didn't know you could actually do that. Okay, we are here. Free. Apply. All right, let's take a look at this thing. This could be a good one. Even if it's not, it's still pretty decent. I mean, it is an A-class out of the box. So we want upgrades. Augments. Okay. The volume is too low on your videos. So I'm assuming you're using the phone to capture both audio and video. There should be a way. You may have to. Okay, Antique Barbecue, take care of yourself. God bless. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. There could be a way for you to add an external microphone to your old smartphone, or there should be a way for you to increase microphone volume. There should be an option in your phone's menu to increase the microphone volume. Now, that being said, if you do any post-editing, you may have to increase the volume in like a video editing software or software program. So that might be the easiest solution. But I say check your phone's menu and see if there's a way to increase microphone volume. Okay, so we need to upgrade. Here we go. All right, so what do we got? Okay, this is a 2+2. This ship is a 2+2. Okay. That ain't bad. That's not bad. It's a 2+2. 2+2 is not bad. Okay. That ain't bad at all. Comes with a positron ejector too. That's not bad. Not bad. Okay. Cool. All right, let's revert to restore. Let's go back to the planet and let's label it because that's definitely a ship worth keeping, I think. Give it a second. Current save uploading. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's reload the restore point. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, exactly. I use DaVinci Resolve, and DaVinci Resolve allows you to adjust the actual audio level or the audio track for each video clip you import. So that might be a better option. Okay, Stuart Laker, we'll see you next time. God bless, brother. We'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Okay, so we know what this is. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. This is an A-class. There we go. A-class 2 plus 2 SC. A-class 2 plus 2. Oops. 2 plus 2. Thank you. 2 plus 2. Medium. Medium tank treads. All right, upload. No, don't upload. Don't upload. Capture new screenshot. Don't upload it yet. Don't upload yet. This is not too bad. This one is definitely worthy of a hunt. That that red, white, and blue's got me tripping out, man. That's got me tripping out. America. Ugh. Yeah, that is not orange. That is red. Okay, there it is. Upload. All right. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I have a habit, Ozzy Bob, thank you. I have a habit of touching the keypad. I've got my keypad bound to my shortcuts. Yeah, that's bound to my shortcuts. So, oops, sorry about that. Yeah, we were watching GTA for a second. Oops. Yeah, I got to remember, don't use the number pad. Use the actual number keys above the rest of the keyboard. Okay. All right, that's nice. I got plenty of inverted mirrors, though, so we'll leave that. All right. Next system. Okay, let's go. You know what? We need to go to the space station. Before we do anything else, let's check out the space station. So Moore says I'll try different screen recording apps. Maybe that will help with volume. That could possibly help. That could possibly help. I don't screen record with a smartphone, so I really can't help you. My recommendation is that if you export your clips to a PC, you'd be better off using an editing software to do it, or to increase the volume. We got to go to the space station really quickly. And I think we've got time for one more ship. As soon as I can find the teleporter, there we go. Yeah, I got too many ships. I got too many freaking ships, man. I swear, I got too many ships. You guys don't know. You guys just don't know. This is brutal. Yeah, I'm gonna have to scrap a ship. I just haven't decided which one. What's in this one? This is a 2 plus... This is a 2 plus 1. I might scrap this one. I just hate scrapping ships. Yeah, exactly. Hoarder, exactly. It's easy to do when you hunt for ships. I got too many freaking ships. All right, let's go to the space station. Yeah, I got to remember, next time I need to touch numbers or press number keys, don't hit the keypad. That's where all of my transitions are located. So Greybeard says, is there always a Sentinel ship on dissident planets, or do I still need the AI fragment to locate it? Not all dissident star systems will have a Sentinel ship. Not all of them. For a Sentinel ship to be on a dissident planet in a dissident system, there has to be more than more than 2 fauna on a planet. That's number one. Number two, the star system cannot be abandoned. Now, that being said, there are some abandoned star systems with Sentinel ship, but the vast majority of them will not have a Sentinel ship. You can only locate a Sentinel ship with either a carrier. Well, you can locate them with a carrier AI fragment. You can use the Echo Locator to find an abandoned autophage camp, to use the camp terminal, if you will, to find a Sentinel ship. Or, let's hop out. Or, you can fight through an entire army, if you will, of corrupted Sentinel drones on a corrupt planet. They will usually drop they'll drop an echolocator. They'll drop an echolocator as part of the fight, and once you fight through the entire army of drones, if you will, they will reveal the location of a Sentinel ship. So those are the 3 ways you can find a Sentinel ship. Okay, what do we got for the multi-tool? It's ugly. Nope. And this one is. This one's still ugly. Okay, we can leave. Morris says, we blame Rockstar for not giving us more garage space on No Man's Sky so we can keep more ships. Yeah, it's Rockstar's fault. It is. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, that's where I got my carrier AI fragments, by beating up on the Sentinels in space. Okay, let's go. Carrier, we got time for one more ship. Let's go find it. So fighting through the drones and the capital ships is how you've done it. Was hoping there was an easier way. Well, the absolute easier way is to refine or duplicate your carrier AI fragments or your echolocators, because that's what I do. I refine or dupe all of these, and that's because these things they're kind of hard to get. So when you find one, and especially if you're someone that hunts for Sentinel ships, it makes it easier. It makes it that much easier for me to find the ships that I'm looking for. Yeah, exactly. Ozzy Bob. Refine a dupe. Oh, excuse me. Mass produce. Oh, sorry. That cough came back. So what do we got here? Okay, we need to go to another galaxy. Excuse me, another star system. We just went to another galaxy. So far, I haven't found a single ugly ship in this galaxy anywhere. All the ships have been pretty cool. Okay, and we're headed toward the galactic core, which is that way. Yeah, I think we got time for one more ship, so let's do it. Okay, that's 2-star. Let's see if we can find a 3-star, either a 3-star dissident or an outlaw dissident. Usually, you can't find an outlaw dissident this far out on the galactic rim. Man, that thing is bright. Okay, 2-star. No, 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 no. Yeah, all the good star systems are closer to the galactic core, so that's to be expected, I guess. Okay, 2-star, 1-star. Two-star, 2-star. Oh, the last 2-star system we visited wasn't bad. Uh, 1 star. 1 star is out of the question because, yeah. Our chances of finding a higher tier ship are slim to none. Okay, 2-star Gek. Korvax. Yeah, we got lucky when we found that 3-star. Yeah, so many star systems, dang it. Okay, 1 star, nope. Okay, outlaw, but not dissonant. Okay, all right, let's go to one of these 2 stars. Let's go to the 2-star Korvax. Let's go to the 2-star Korvax. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, exactly what the galaxy map needs. A filter for dissonant systems. That's exactly what it needs. 11 Smile says, most of the ships I've found with good supercharged slots are Bs and Cs. Yeah, exactly. Same here. Same here. Believe it or not. But if at all possible, whenever I starship hunt, I try to find the best of both worlds. A good tier ship, because we just found one. We found that 2+2. It's a good-looking ship with a good class on it, with pretty decent supercharged slots. There's nothing wrong with a 2+2. So the C classes actually, believe it or not, have pretty decent supercharged slots on them. You know, if you can stomach paying the 85,000 nanites to upgrade it. That's the only problem. All right, what do we got? Okay, yay, first contact. Okay, this will be the final ship for today because I got to go take care of some IRL stuff. Okay, boiling, lifeless, frozen. Ah, it's a frozen planet. Mark it. 14 fauna. It's a frozen planet. Okay, barren and... Okay, we have... Let's go. You know what? Let's mark this one. This is better. This one's flourishing. That one's flourishing. Let's mark that one. It's got 3 fauna. There should be a Sentinel ship on that planet. All right, cool. Let's go to the space station. There should be a Sentinel ship on that planet. As long as there are more than 2 fauna, there should be a ship on that planet. Let's say more than 2 fauna, and it's not an anomaly planet. Anomaly planets are just weird. So Jonathan Price says, Oddman, I was wondering if I can get this game on Steam. Yes, you can totally buy No Man's Sky on Steam. You can buy it on GOG. I don't think Epic has it. Not sure if Epic has it, but you can get it. You can get it on Steam and GOG. Now that said, depending on how you feel about games preservation, I do recommend you get it on GOG. And that's because GOG, they give you an offline installer for your game. They tell you flat out when you buy a digital game from GOG, you own it. So, you know, with Steam, not so much. But you could totally buy this game. You could buy the license to access this game on Steam. I'll put it like that. Yeah, Mary, probably send us to the frozen planet. I can totally see that happening. Okay, what do we got for multi-tools? Let's take a really quick look. Always check out the multi-tools because we've actually found some really good ones. Nope. Oh, we got a shotgun. What's this? It's an A-class. It is an A-class. With a blaze javelin. Nah. I'll pass. Let's go to the flourishing planet, then let's fire this thing off. Let's go to the planet first, since we've got it marked. Yeah, the planet at the far edge of the star system, I might add. And thank you guys for sticking with us. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. So far, we haven't found a single ugly ship. I am highly disappointed. You guys don't know. Words cannot convey my level of just utter contempt and disappointment over the fact that we haven't found an ugly ship. I am disappointed. Young Rule, appreciate you, bro. I am highly disappointed. So far, they've actually been pretty cool. Okay, now that we're in atmosphere, let's land. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Wrong ship, buddy. There we go. All right, let's see what we got. It better not send me to the other planet. I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be super pissed. Okay, it's here. It's on this planet. Perfect. It's a pretty cool looking planet. Nice. With a lot of butterflies, apparently. Get out of here. With a whole bunch of butterflies. Hey, check that out. Crash Trader. Noise. Alright, this will be the final ship for today. Zach Addington says, I'm thinking about moving to another country, but I don't know where. Make sure you do your research before becoming an expat. Yeah, make sure you do your research before becoming an expatriate, before becoming an expat. It was quite the transition for me when I decided to stay in Japan after leaving the U.S. military. But things kind of worked out for me. Things weren't always perfect. There's always been ups and downs. Do your research. Find it. First of all, you got to find a country that's friendly to foreign nationals. That's the most important thing. You obviously don't want to go someplace that's at war. So, okay. So what do we got? We have a heavy. Looks like we got a heavy. What do we got? Okay, so this is... it's yellow. Hold on. Okay, this is not too bad. This is... Okay, this is not bad. Check this out. Check that out. That is a heavy Sentinel fighter. The cockpit could use some work, but that's a heavy Sentinel fighter. Mint green and yellow. Okay. Heavy wings... Double-bladed wings, wingtip thrusters. I don't believe that the dorsal and ventral stabilizers articulate on this one. I'm pretty sure they don't. That's not a bad-looking ship. That's actually not bad-looking. A bit on the generic side, nothing special, but it's definitely not ugly. That's a pretty decent-looking ship. Ozzy Bob says, good color scheme. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, Mary, this is not an X-Wing. Yeah, they don't articulate, unfortunately. But that's not too bad. Not bad at all. For one thing, it's not orange. It's not orange. It's got a full set of heavy wings, and it's got double-bladed wings with wingtip thrusters. So that's not too bad. Let's hop out and check it out. Let's scoop it out. Okay, this one it's a B class. So this one is a B class located at -1. Jeez, -1. Dang. -1 and -135.56. Okay. We might have to scope this one out. Okay, nice. That's not bad at all. Oh, and if you want this ship, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Let's get another look at it. There you go. It's not too bad. Not bad at all. That's a heavy Sentinel fighter, so not bad. This is the Kiko Galaxy, by the way. So if you want this ship, come get it. Otherwise, going, gone. And let's see here. Before we go, Zach Addington says, I would hate to go to Japan not knowing the language. Would have to get a device translator on my phone. Pretty much, yeah. You know, I can speak some Japanese, but I'm not fluent. Not even close to being fluent. So I still have trouble. But I can get by. That doesn't mean it's difficult. You know, most Japanese people are friendly and outgoing, but, you know, you got to have a good head on your shoulders here. So, Mary says, William almost went to the Philippines. Nice. Never got a chance to visit the Philippines before they shut down the U.S. Naval Base there, which happened, I think, 1990, 89, 90. That was before I was able to make it there, so unfortunately. Anyways, ladies and gents, we're going to call it here. I got to go take care of some IRL stuff. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. This was a fun live stream. If you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. Also, for anybody who cares, today's FAFO counter is 1. Yeah, 1 idiot got banned. So that's a thing. Otherwise, it was a good stream. I am disappointed. I am really disappointed. Not a single ugly ship today. Not a single ugly ship. I am highly disappointed, man. What is this? We were supposed to be finding ugly ships. Anyways, make sure you guys are subscribed to the other members of the Odd Fam out there. Guitar Guy 80, Buckle Up, Let's Go, Cellcraft, Dan Red, the Joker, the Serious Joker, Cody the Security Bear, all the other members of the Odd Fam that are content creators. Make sure you subscribe to those guys. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, Young Ruler, never satisfied, man. Never satisfied. Make sure you subscribe to the other members of the Odd Fam and show them some love as well. Otherwise, let's get out of here. Ladies and gents, this live stream is a wrap. I'm an Odd Man 105, a.k.a. the Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of the channel and what we do here. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. Everybody, please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there, and I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless each and every one of you. Please hit the like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. And I will see you all tomorrow. You know, barring some unforeseen event, I'll see you tomorrow. So, also, looks like Guitar Guy 80 is going live in 1 hour, so get ready for part 2. Go to Guitar Guy 80's channel and show him some love. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. Have a good day.